Chief Minister N. Biren and 6 former Congress legislators who left for Delhi are likely to meet BJP National President JP Nadda. State government withdraws Manipur Chief Minister's Police Medal for Gallantry 2020 given to Sub-Inspectors Shambanduram and India's overall coronavirus tally crosses 26 lakh mark. That toll reaches 50,921. A very good afternoon to you all. I'm Kanel Shambanduram presenting you the afternoon bulletin. Now let's begin our bulletin with the top stories of today. Chief Minister Nongthom Biren along with 6 former Congress legislators who left for Delhi yesterday are likely to meet BJP National President JP Nadda today. Though exact timing of the meeting is yet to be known, it may be scheduled by today's evening. Former Congress legislators, namely former Wangkai MLA Okram Henry, former Wangjing Tentha MLA Pongnam Brojain, former Wangjing MLA Oinam Lukhoi, former Lilong MLA Mohammed Abdul Nasir, former Saitu MLAs Namthang Haukip and former Singhat MLAs Jinswan Hao Zhou will meet and greet with the national president. All of them are likely to join BJP. The team led by Chief Minister Nongthom Biren will also meet with Union Home Minister Amit Shah. It may be mentioned that speaking to media before leaving for Delhi yesterday, former Wangoi MLA Oinam Lukhoi claimed that all the former 6 legislatures, including him, has not joined BJP yet, and there is no specific reason for their visit to Delhi. Meanwhile, according to reliable sources, out of 6 former Congress legislators who are currently at Delhi, some of them might join BJP and contest as independent candidate in the upcoming by-election. Manipur Chief Minister's Police Medal for Gallantry 2020 accorded to Sub-Inspector of CDO Infal East Baishamayum Debsand has withdrawn. Sub-Inspector Debsand was suspended and an inquiry committee led by IGP Intelligence K. Radhesham was also formed to investigate the matter. It may be recalled that Debsand was accorded the Gallantry Award on Independence Day celebrated on August 15th this year. AMSU in a press release said Debsand was arrested along with drugs worth around 3 crore rupees in the international market from Palel in 2013. Acting on the press release, Joint Secretary Home Rehanuddin Chaudhary has withdrawn the honor given to Debsand late last night. The order also notified that Reader Inspector of Infal East SP E. Roshan, who did the internal proceeding for the award, was also suspended. In a Facebook post, Chief Minister Nongthom Biren appreciated AMSU for pointing out the error of the government. He also expressed hope that such acts shall continue in future too. He reiterated that the government will award the responsible one and punish the miscreants. Although the state government has extended COVID-19 related lockdown in the state till 31st of August in wake of the surging cases of coronavirus infection in the state, people failed to adhere strictly to the lockdown norms. Many people and private vehicles were seen commuting on roads across Infal city today, causing traffic congestion in many areas. Many shops apart from pharmacies and medical stores remained opened. It may be mentioned that DCs of various districts have earlier issued order declaring curfew from 5 p.m. till 6 a.m. Meanwhile, as per an official release, confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur reached 4,569, out of which 1,169 192 are active cases and 16 people have died till yesterday. Recovery rate from COVID-19 stands at 57.60% in Manipur. Imphal West DC Naurim Praveen appealed people not to bend performing last rites of those who passed away due to COVID-19 at their respective localities. He was speaking to media on the sideline of the attending last rites rituals ceremony of a person from the Wahangbam Lekai who passed away due to coronavirus yesterday. Speaking further, DC Praveen also appealed authorities concerned to allow conduct of last rites ceremony of those who passed away due to COVID-19 at their respective localities. He asserted that the body will be brought after proper sanitization, wrapped in a plastic bag from the hospital, so there is no chance of spreading the virus from the body. He added, Ministry of the Family and Welfare has even allowed conduct of rituals ceremony of those who passed away due to COVID-19 at their respective localities. He asserted that the body will be brought after proper sanitization, wrapped in a plastic bag from hospitals, so there is no chance of spreading the virus from the body. He added, Ministry of Family and Welfare has even allowed conduct of ritual ceremony afterwards. DC Praveen asserted that last rites of the deceased from the Wahangbam Lekai was performed after cooperation with Wahangbam Lekai Club, Imphal West Deputy Commissioner, Assistant Commissioner and DC staffs. City Police OC Sudhir Kumar, Imphal Police Station OC Ingocha, Imphal West District AC Suren and IMC member attended the ceremony.
Manipur then Atoba district appeal don't be panic. As a Manipur government, we are trying our best. Like the MMC, like the pushing Birakanu, high buggy can say, Masi Wakalunsi, Hado Piu, society Galona, ma'am. District administration, then club, pull up problem, ma'am, do we solve none of Honasi.
Some farmers are complaining that the task force, which was formed with Horticulture Director as Chairman and MoMA Project Director as a convener on the 26th of May to curb the post-harvest losses of agriculture and horticulture crops and to release the prices of a commodity to the farmers, has reportedly failed to assure its benefit. Speaking to Impact News, chiefs farmers of Moirang Kampu Sajibt in Imphal East said the livelihood of the people of the area depends on the chived plantation. However, the farmers are facing inconveniences in selling their products due to lockdown implemented by the government since March due to ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The farmers mentioned that chived plantations in more than 40 acres of the field are gone to waste. The farmers also lamented over the failure of the committee to look into their plights and appealed to look into the matter at the earliest.
The farms are lockdown, Maramoraga, Hogi, Mamarosing, Sel Tortabana, Hoi Shai the Laiba, Brazazing, the Kimatic one are Adona, Azikari, Mamarosing, Sarkana, Happetangins and Biraka, Kamai, Sel Tobayaga, they have do Tangins and Ganani, Hogi, Hariba productions, Sarkana, Lokat Piraga, Atopam from the Sel Tobi, have run a tragedy of Hoisis Mana, some you and the Laga, Brazazing, Anapono Wanare.
Lamdam see the Taribasi, Chorana, Lopari, Nimpu, Yanka, Nimpu, Gimatak Tarabani. Aduna ayamba lamdam siki parja singdi hariba sidagi lakpa income dena aidi mung manungi maintenance punabani aduna masi laktabadagi aduki matik wanare habuse.
Kanglei Park Students Association KSA in a press release said colleges and the higher education of the Manipur are in complete doldrums. It also termed assigning of the principal in charge at the colleges as unfortunate for the students. KSA also said the principal in charge continuing their duty as principals after completing of their tenure shows a sign of corruption and lack of accountability in the colleges. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Ichabu mahi tamhanba haibasi mama mapasingna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahi tamham ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Ichasingbu admission tawidana mama mapasingna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chak sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Kaziranga University, the #1 career university in the Northeast, offering a wide range of UG and PG courses with up to 100% merit-based scholarship, a state-of-the-art infrastructure, and unbeatable placements. A pioneer in shaping, molding, and delivering excellence, Kaziranga University is the right place to launch your career.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon Bulletin. India's overall coronavirus tally crosses 26 lakh mark today. India has reported a single-day spike of the 58,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. That toll has reached 50,921, while 19,19,842 people have recovered. India's rate of recovery has improved to 72.51%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, country's total confirmed cases have crossed 26,47,000, out of which active cases are above 6,78,000. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of above 1,58,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that 7,41,400 samples were tested for COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2 crores 18 lakh people and above 7 lakh 73,000 people have died. Recoveries are above 1 crore 45 lakh. United States of America is on top with more than 24 lakh 70,000 active cases, followed by Brazil and India. Active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states, including Manipur, are nearly 30,000 mark. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases are 75,558, out of which 22,087 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases are 2,701, out of which 888 are active cases. Nagaland's active cases of COVID-19 are 1,958. Tripura's total active COVID-19 cases are 1,855. There are 421 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 463 in Sikkim, and 693 in Meghalaya. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thought with people in the country and abroad in the Man Ki Baat program on All India Radio on the 13th of this month. It will be the 68th episode of the monthly radio program. Mr. Modi has invited people to share their ideas for the upcoming episode of Man Ki Baat. People can dial 1800-117800 to record their messages and can write on the Namo app, open forms, or on MyGov. People can also give a missed call in 1922 and follow the link received in SMS to directly give their suggestions. Now, news from the world of sports. Pakistan eked out a lead of 229 runs on the fourth day of the second test match against England. In a test match played behind closed doors at Rose Bowl Cricket Ground, Pakistan threw the toss and chose to field first. Pakistan made 236 runs for 91 overs and 10 wickets down in their first innings. Pakistan's batsmen Abid Ali and Mohammad Rajwand took 60 and 72 runs respectively, while the England's bowlers Stuart Broad took 4 wickets and James Anderson took 3 wickets. England made 7 runs for 5 overs and 1 wicket down in their first inning. England will be batting in their first innings on the 5th day of the test match. England has taken a 1-0 lead in the 3 test match series. USA's Jennifer Brady clinched her first career Women's Tennis Association WAT title, defeating Switzerland's Jill Teichmann by 6-3 and 6-4 points in the top seed Women's Open tennis tournament. The hard-court outdoor competition in Lexington, Kentucky, organized by Top Seed Tennis Club ahead of the upcoming US Open Championship, marked the WAT's first tournament in the United States since the coronavirus outbreak forced almost all sports into a long break earlier this year. Jennifer Brady is all set to compete in the upcoming US Open Tennis Championship to be held from 31st of August till September 13th. Sevilla Football Club Spain entered the finals of the Europe League. In the first semi-final match played at Germany's Rhein-Energy Stadium yesterday, Spain's team Sevilla Football Club beat England's team Manchester United by 2-1 and entered finals. Sevilla Football Club Spain's midfielder Suso scored one goal at 26th minute, while the striker Luc de Jong scored another goal at 78th minute of the match. The lone losing goal was scored by Bruno Fernandes at 9th minute as penalty. In the second semi-finals, Inter Milan, Italy will play against Shakhtar Donetsk, Ukraine. 24 eminent football teams of Europe are competing in the league. Final match will be played on the 22nd of August. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthoman Birren and 6 former Congress legislature who left for Delhi are likely to meet BJP National President J.P. Nadda. State government withdraws Manipur Chief Minister's Police Medal for Gallantry 2020 given to Sub-Inspector Vaishya Mayung Debson. Imphal West DC Naurim Praveen appeals people not to ban the cremation of those who passed away due to COVID-19. And India's overall coronavirus tally crosses 26 large mark. That toll reaches 50,921. Well, thank you so much for being with us. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Until then, have a great afternoon and stay safe.